Hi everyone, my name is Natasha. Welcome to my channel about my family's adventures as we build a new life in Bulgaria after moving there from the UK and adopt a child after a birth daughter. As you might already know, we have some trouble with Jordan's Bulgarian European Blue Card application and have to travel around neighboring countries while waiting for the visa decision from the Bulgarian embassy in London. I will leave some links to my previous YouTube videos under this video, so you can check what has happened with our visa application. We started preparing documents for the visa about 6 months ago, and we are still not quite there. Apparently, it's actually a pretty regular thing to happen. I spoke to plenty of migrants who moved to Bulgaria from different countries and did type work visa application. Those regularly take sometime between 4 and 8 months from the day you start collecting documents and until you get the approval. Jordan got a green light from the migration office in the end and went to the Bulgarian embassy in London to apply for the visa, which is one of the final steps in the very long and stressful process of obtaining a Bulgarian residency. So now we are not very patiently waiting for his visa. While waiting for the visa, we first went to North Macedonia and then decided to go to Serbia. It's a Balkan country without sea access. The population is 6.6 billion people. The capital is called Belgrade and the local language is Serbian. They use both Cyrillic and Latin alphabets. We booked a cute countryside house near the city called Niš, which is the third biggest city in Serbia. It took us 6 hours to get there in the car from Burgas. The border between Bulgaria and Serbia was pretty busy, but still it didn't take us too long to cross it. We prepared all the necessary documents for our favorite Robert to travel with us. This lucky boy got an European Union passport fast and easy, without having to pass a language test. We got a stamp from the vet proving he was fit to travel a couple of days before our trip. But as expected, on the border nobody even looks at his documents. Serbian roads are really good, but you have to pay to use some of them. Serbia looks nice and well developed. I'd say it's the most developed Balkan country I've seen so far. We went to a local Lidl. Prices are about the same as in Bulgaria, which is a bit higher than in England. They have a good selection of food from all around the world. We were even able to buy a jar of Indian curry sauce and make a homemade curry, which we were missing since moving out from the UK. They also have a good variety of pre-made salads, including Ruska salata, which is a Balkan version of Russian Olivier salad, beef salad, pepper salad, and others. Where we are staying, I haven't seen any other foreigners, only Serbians. Some of them speak good English, others can semi-understand my Russian and Bulgarian. We learned local greetings like Zdravo, which means hello, and Hvala, which means thank you. The house we are renting is near the river called Nishava. The sound of the river is nice and relaxing. It's beautiful here. Nearby there is a cafe with a small lake with ducks and geese. We love feeding them. There also are other birds and farm animals, a little playground. Within walking distance, we have a restaurant. Serbia is famous for its tasty food. When we went to Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, we asked locals to bring us to the best restaurant in the city, and they brought us to the Serbian one. We were looking forward to try the food in Serbia. Everyone told us to try Serbian meat plate, and we did. Jordan absolutely loved it, but for me personally it was way too heavy. Meat was fatty and salty, and I couldn't eat much of it. I enjoyed other Serbian dishes much more. Local beer Niška is nice. There are lots of trees around our house, and mosquitoes are absolutely killing us. Even anti-mosquito sprays, nets, and covering clothes don't help much. One day, our ferret Robert managed to rip a mosquito net and run away. We were panicking, looking for him everywhere for hours. We went to all neighbors, showing them his photo and asking whether they saw him. People were very helpful, and we eventually found Robert in somebody's garden. He was happy, warm and playful. It seems like he had a nice adventure. What about me? I wouldn't be surprised to find some gray hair after this stress. Robert is 5 years old, and it was the first time he managed to escape. And the last one. Vi keeps saying she wants to go back home to our house in Bulgaria. I miss it too. Honestly, we are tired of traveling. We just want to get our Bulgarian residence permits and relax for a while. Serbia is nice, but it would be much better if our trip wasn't compulsory. If both of us could take some time off work and visit museums, landmarks, travel to different places. Due to work and we going to bed pretty early, we are limited by the area close to the house. Last weekend, we went to the Niš fortress. It's definitely worth visiting. There are historical buildings and monuments, cafes, kids' playgrounds, nice views. We went to several Serbian restaurants so far and never had a bad meal. City center is beautiful. We are planning to visit some other places if we stay in Serbia long enough. The Bulgarian embassy in London told us that Jordan's visa application process should only take about 2 weeks, but it's been more than 2 weeks already, and we haven't heard anything from them. We've tried to email them, but didn't get any answer. We tried to call too, but the automated menu didn't have any options to ask about visas, and we couldn't get through to speak to a real person and not a robot. So we are now stuck in Serbia. Google says Bulgarian D-type visa process can take up to 35 working days or even longer. For me, it's hard to have no childcare again, and I miss being home in Burgas. So I really hope Jordan will get his visa granted soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel to stay in tune with our immigration story. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all back. Bye!